I'm Janelle, the curator of Alchemy 7, a metaphysical store. There are a lot of videos out there about what to do before you start your candle business. In project management, you start from the finished product all the way back to the beginning so you know how you get there. Having a store inside a mall, I'm rebranding and restructuring, and I suggest for you, the first thing you do before you buy a candle, a jar, a 99-cent wick, an ideal is to figure out your packaging. Let's start here. Even when my weeks went slow, I would push out about 40 bags a day, okay? You need to know your bags, your style, your signature, labels. Bags are not cheap. Boxes are not cheap. They're not always in stock, and depending on where you get it from, it may take 2 to 3 months to get to you, some 30 days. I have these bags right here. The problem with these bags are they come from China. They fit my boxes perfectly. The problem is, since they come from China and they have that box, they can't be hot stamped, okay? Take it to a hot stamp place. They can't put the hot stamp on the bag because hot stamp is done during production. So I did find another way to make it look hot stamped. For 100 of these labels on one of my boxes, it's going to cost me $900, okay? Count 40 bags a week, $900 for 100. That price is going to add up. To your hot stamp people, they want you to use their bags, and it doesn't mean necessarily it's the bags that you want. So if you're using custom bags, try to find somebody that already has a hot stamp, or find the hot stamp that already has the bags that you need. Now we can go into other labels. Let's just start with labels. Labels mostly come from Avery that you're going to go ahead and custom out on Canva. Or you can go to a printer, which is all very expensive. Avery is not cheap. And also factor in shipping. Now, after so much, there isn't any shipping cost for Avery, except that's free shipping, and that's going to take a week for it to come. But other than that, it's going to be $30-something for it. You might be asking the question, well, how many labels do I need? It can't be that many. You would be surprised, especially as your products grow. These are my candle cards, care cards. I have labels on herbal spots. This is my catalog. You're going to need paper for that. My essential oils, they have labels. Soaps have labels. Body butters, bath salts have labels. Come around here. Wax melts. Wax melts have labels. And of course, every different candle that you have, every product you have has a different label. Each candle scent is a different label. Each variation. If you have a 21 ounce, a 13 ounce, a 16 ounce, an 8 ounce, a 2 ounce, they're different labels. When you're going into the same scent and broadening it out to a soap, a bath salt, a body butter, a facial cream, they're all different labels, even though it's the same scent. The labels add up, and they're not cheap. Figure out your packaging. Now, let's go to boxes. Boxes you can get them from Uline. Some of them do custom made, but Uline actually hot stamps your boxes as well. So the good thing about Uline is they give you a 30 net. So you can go ahead and get your stuff and pay them. Now that you've gotten all your boxes, all of your bags, the next question is, how are you going to get it to your customer? We have to deal with shipping boxes. And you have to fill fillers for your boxes. Also, peanuts. Peanuts are not cheap, especially the biodegradable. Do you need sheets, paper? I have the little silky papers from Uline that I fill up. Now my silver sheets are metallic silver because those are what my brand colors are. Silver, black, sapphire blue, and white. But they're going to be custom made and have my logo on them later. Like I said, branding and restructuring my company. So this is why I state, start with packaging first, because the packaging is the most expensive and what you need every day. You might want to get these. These are only $6.99 from Amazon. These are thank you for supporting my small business, but you can get them custom out with your logo. That'll probably be done later. You're going to need shipping labels. Again, from to scale, so that you can go ahead and measure your packages out along with your oils and everything as such. Do not put your oils in any plastic. It will eat through it. We'll get to that later. Also, how are you going to print all this stuff? Expense. Printers. Printers are not cheap. I have the HP laser. It probably cost me like $500. I'm not quite sure. They can get up there, but this was an intermediate. Prints out well, great on Avery labels. Toner. That's where your money comes in at. My toner is $59 or maybe $50 a piece. Is 4 of them in there. They're not going to last that long. So you can go ahead and take it to a printer and spend a guap, or you can go ahead and try to figure out how to do it at home. This is why I would download Canva, pay for their pro, and figure it out. And actually, their business cards are kind of cheap. So business cards on Canva, design it yourself. Find your creativity. They have a lot of templates you all through packaging. The next thing we'll go off of is jars. That'll be my next video. That's a mess. Okay, it's a mess. While you're doing your packaging, what you should be able to find out is your niche, who you actually are. Are you the designer person? Are you luxury? Are you unique? Are you a minimalist? You need to find these things out. Also, when it comes to the labels, you'll find out later if you need clear labels, if you need white labels, if you need darker labels. Because if you're using clear, they might not come through the actual jar so you can see the actual label. In the candle business, less is more. Don't put a whole bunch of shit all over your stuff. Less is more if you want it to look professional. I'm Janelle with Alchemy 7. Have a great day.